This is a Sea-Doo Spark engine, 900 Ace. Doesn't matter if you have the 60 horsepower, 90 horsepower. That's controlled by the electronics. All of the blocks are the same, 2014 to now. This particular engine comes from a 2018, so it has the improved crankshaft. If someone has a 14, 15s, I think some 16s, you might have the issue where your PTO started to rust. So if you were looking for a replacement engine, this would be a great one to drop in, because that PTO issue is resolved on this because the PTO is removable in the 2018 year model. This ski has 40 hours. It wasn't an accident. Ski's missing the throttle input and the start stop. The handlebars were sheared off. The front of the ski was damaged. I bought the ski the day it was crashed. I tended to it to make sure everything was fine. Here you can see there's no signs of water damage in the electronics. They're not for sale in this video. What is for sale is the long block for $2,200. You're gonna get the head, the block, and the front cover. That includes the oil cooler and the thermostat and the water pump and the stator. So and as well as the motor mounts. So this will be something you can drop right in and put your electronics on top of it. None of the manifolds are coming with it, so no intake, no exhaust manifold, no electronics, fuel injection system. If you're interested in any of that, or if you're not sure about what else might be included, you can ask me the questions. This is great for someone who blew up their spark motor and needs a new motor. So kind of keep the questions to a minimum. If you have a blown motor, you're looking for a motor to put back in a spark, this is definitely the way to go. I'm going to take this ski completely apart because there are some components that have already been spoken for, so we're not going to take up a bunch of space leaving it out. This is for pickup only, local pickup only, 40-hour engine, fresh oil. Let's see, I don't know if I showed it yet, but we got nice clean oil in here. And we'll go ahead and give this thing a crank up. So the beep you heard is obviously low fuel. As you can see, the engine runs really strong. As I mentioned before, without the throttle hooked up, the engine doesn't know what the idle is. And again, the idle is not even controlled by the hard pieces or hardware. It's controlled by the software anyway. But it runs strong, it runs great, it sounds good. And again, after running it, you can see the oil is nice and clean, as well as your antifreeze level. It's holding fluid. So this engine is ready to go, and for $2,200, I think it's an excellent deal.